Hi, I'm Red. This is Stimpy. We're asking you, what do you think about Paul Keating?
I'd turn the camera off if you want my real opinion.
Oh, it's okay, we're not from TV or anything.
No, we're not from TV or nothing like that.
He's a bit of a dropkick, to be honest.
Bit of an idiot, you know.
Exactly.
Well, he's also got something to ask you.
Do you like Billy Ray Cyrus? Guess not.
If we're talking drop kicks,
Yeah.
well, Billy Ray Cyrus makes Paul Keating look like an angel.
Yeah, we thought that too. So you don't exactly want to sing his song for us? No. Oh, damn.
Alright, well, thanks for that.
Thanks for your time.
I bet you this is the greatest moment of your life, but we'll let you... Not exactly. I thought as much. Well, we'll let you go, and, well, we'll find someone else to bug.
What's his for?
School.
School. Doing weird things at school, don't worry.
That's alright, no problem.
Alright, thanks.
Thanks.
How much are these? This is Stimpy. What do you think about Paul Keating?
Who?
Paul Keating.
Prime Minister of Australia.
Arsehole.
Thanks for that. Australia, Paul Keating.
I meet him every day and he sucks.
Thanks for that.
Hey, could we ask you your thoughts about Paul Keating?
Ask you, ladies. Ask you. No, my own.
Got a lot of charisma. He's to the point. He's doing a fairly good job, I think.
And you think he sucks, right?
Oh, I'm not going to say anything. No, Stuart. No, I'm not saying that. You can answer for me.
He's had a media ban put on him, so he can't say anything. He's been drafted by Essendon, so he can't put a complete media ban on him. No, it's all awesome.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me, we're wondering if we could ask you your thoughts on Paul Keating, the Prime Minister.
Don't particularly like him, do I?
No, not a lot of people seem to do.
He's arrogant. For a start, I think he's lost touch with us ordinary people.
Did you like Bronwyn Bishop as the Prime Minister?
I don't know anything about him at this stage.
No, neither do we. We're trying to find out more.
Time will tell, I think.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Okay.
They're all standing down here. Hang on, we'll try and get some focus in here. Here it comes.
It's a real ugly motherfucker, isn't he?
Oh, we're getting some very poor picture here. And look, there's that Gino we interviewed last week. I wonder if he's... Well, there we go with it. I wonder if we could ask you your thoughts about Paul Keating.
Okay, I won't mention that.
Neither can we. Excuse me. I want to ask you a question. What do you think about Paul Keating?
Not good, man.
That's it. Still recording?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Special first anniversary Christmas edition, whatever, CWA TV Ringside, a special edition. You can hear something in the background. That's just ring maintenance fixing up. But Lord Alfred, it's going to be a great show. Wearing our Christmas masks. We got that Christmas tree right over there, and the studio is designed the best it's ever been. Lord Alfred, what a event it's going to be.
A lot of work is going into that. We have ropes for the first time around the ring. We have everything. We have 4 corners in the ring instead of just 2. We have special chairs for the commentators, ringside steps, and a cascade of wrestlers here tonight.
Well, as you said, not only all this great presentation that our floor management has done, but also the matches you're going to see. We've all seen what's gone down with the CWA World Title. It's being vacated, but tonight in a Royal Rumble, it will be decided. Who do you think will win that one, Lord Al?
I'd have to put my money on the Rowdy one right now.
Well, he's a former champion, probably the most experienced wrestler in the CWA today. But also, the TV title's on the line as the Nature Kid goes up against a man we've never even heard about, the Grunge Meister.
The Grunge Meister? I haven't even heard of him. Where's he from?
I'm not too sure. The Rowdy one and Mr. Perfect will also be defending their tag team titles. All that and more in the first anniversary Christmas edition, blah blah blah, of CWA TV Ringside. So sit back, relax, enjoy. CWA TV Ringside.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Introduce me!
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is from Playboy City, Playboy Robert.
Go to war! Showman rules the world! We'll be back after the break. Introductions of his opponents, the Grim Reaper, in a submission match. And his opponents, hailing from the dark side, weighing in at 240 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Grim Reaper! Okay, fans, the Grim Reaper down here. We'll be back with a big match, and hopefully the rope six after the break.
Oh, fans, hang on. Oh, here we go, fans. It's Playboy Robert Showman versus the Grim Reaper in an I Quit match, a submission match. So no pinfalls, no DQs, no countouts count here. As these two begin things up at CWA TV Ringside, and already Showman on the receiving end. Both of these guys will be in the Raw Rumble tonight, and we can look forward to that. I'm joined here in the commentary box by the coach. Is it great to be here, Coach? Yeah, it's great to be here. Prophecy, my coach's corner. Stay tuned a little later on, because you're going to see some real year-end awards in the Yabo. The Yabo. That'll be interesting. That'll be after this match, but you better get up there now. Actually, thank you. You'll be back in the commentary box a little later, Coach, and in the coach's corner, but right now, in the ring, the Grim Reaper, all over Playboy Robert Showman, who's escaping the ring. Look at these great ropes and the ringside steps we can thank our set design for that, and our ring maintenance for ordering all that stuff in. It's great. Robert Showman, I don't think that's the least of his worries at the moment, because he's got one of the greatest of all time in there now, the Grim Reaper. And Robert Showman, is he trying to unmask him? Because, well, who knows who the Grim Reaper is, because I certainly don't. And now, Robert Showman, oh, great leg drop. He nailed him. A manager, Robert Showman, really no wrestling training. He's just what he's seen of his men. And he's come into wrestling. He's a wrestler and a manager. He's being caught on the top rope, so I think going up against someone like the Alien should be Showman's focus. So he's an okay wrestler, but I can't really put him in the same league as someone like the Grim Reaper or any of the top stand in the CWA. He's now on the mat eating canvas because he's got a lot of enemies, and some of them can do some real big damage to him one of these days. It could even be today if he doesn't watch himself in this match. Atomic drop. He nailed Showman right there. And clothesline. Nailed him. He's wearing that helmet. We all know what the bodyguard did to his head. And oh boy, what a way to begin things off. All goes for the count, but you can't have any count. You can't have any counts in this type of match. And Grim Reaper should have realized that. He's now trying to turn it into a submission move, but Showman got out of it. But he's I don't know what they're doing now. They just sort of always turned it into another submission move. Great innovator, the Grim Reaper. He's turning it into another submission move. Didn't really work that much, so hurt him, but Showman wasn't enough to get him submit. Showman goes to the ice and goes to the top rope. Comes off the rope. Double axe handle. He put his hands up, but I think he didn't get the full effect, but he got enough. And now he's posing to the camera, talking. Who knows what he's saying? Who really cares? Showman, a bit of an egotistical person. And boy, this is to begin things off. What an event we're going to see today. Oh, the Grim Reaper comes in, big clothesline. He nailed Showman. Once again, I've said it a couple times, but I must emphasize the submission match. Oh, he might get a submission here. He's got him in a sleeper hold. He said, I'll submit. Yes. Oh, the Grim Reaper wins it just like that. Normally submission matches take a lot more because both men are unwilling, but Showman, I don't know, the sleeper hold seemed to have worked. It was a kind of sleeper hold. He might have been choking a bit, I don't know. Showman says he doesn't want any more, but Grim Reaper wants them all. He hasn't finished with Showman yet. If you want him to fight, maybe he should have signed with Showman. He should have fought against more of a competitor. Showman's running away. Reaper's music starts up again. He's chasing him with that axe thing. See a Christmas tree. That might get like that. And now he's pounding away on Showman with it. Oh my. We'll be back after this.
Coach's Corner, and the coach back here. We're gonna give out the CWA Magazine year-end awards in a minute. But first of all, a man in the CWA. What's your name again?
The Yabo!
The Yabo. And
Yeah,
are
babe!
you a wrestler or a commentator? Who are you?
I'm only a commentator, but I may be coming in as a manager.
Oh boy, good or bad?
I'm not sure yet. What is this goodies and baddies?
Well, I just see it as the Grim Reaper's a goodie and Mr. Perfect's a baddie. Just say like that, just as two examples. One to a boo to baddies, one to a cheer to goodies. Well, what are you doing here in the CWA? What's your motives for being here?
I'm introducing a wrestler sometime, maybe at the next event. I'm going to be introducing the wrestler who's going to take all the titles. The man who will win.
Oh boy, could you tell us who this is, his name?
I don't have any idea yet who this man will be, but he will be a winner.
It seems to me that you got a lot of big plans, but you can't back it up. This is a special edition of the Coach's Corner, so in special editions, we usually have very special people here, so you just go away and we've got some year-end awards to give away.
Hey, just listen here. Who introduced Gary Edwards to football? The Yabo, that's who.
I bet you did. I bet you did just that. You would have been about 3 years old, you wanker. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the CWA Year-End Awards. These were voted by the readers of the CWA magazine, and the results are available in the next CWA magazine, the next issue of it. I'll just read out some of the awards we're not giving today. Rookie of the Year, Poison. Most Improved Wrestler of the Year, The Terminator. What's so funny? Feud of the Year, The Nature Kid versus The Hitman. Match of the Year, The War Games at UK Gold. Yeah, like the fans of this federation know a lot. And Manager of the Year, Playboy, Rowdy, Showman. And Wrestler of the Year, well, I'm not giving it all away. Buy the magazine to find out. But the awards we're giving away tonight. First of all, Tag Team of the Year. First the drum beat goes to the team of Rowdy 1 and Mr. Perfect. Come in here, Perfect, Rowdy 1, training for tonight's match. So you have to take his award. Here. What do you got to say? He's your lid, like you really want it. What do you got to say about tonight's big match and about the fact that you won the awards, as voted by the fans of CWA?
Well, first of all, not surprised about winning this award. We are naturally the best tag team in the CWA. Second of all, we are going to win so easily tonight, it's not funny. I got one more thing to add. Some of your fans have no idea. Mr. Poison, or whatever his name is, Rookie of the Year? You don't think I've seen a worse wrestler.
Well, it's either Poison or Destruction.
I'll give it to Destruction. He's a funny guy.
Okay, Destruction is a funny guy, but Mr. Perfect, Tag Team Champions, Tag Team of the Year, Comeback of the Year, whatever. But tonight, you and Rowdy won in the Royal Rumble for the CWA World Title, the most prestigious prize in wrestling today. What are you going to do if it comes down to both of you?
Naturally, share the prize.
All right, share the prize.
Proper trophies, for fuck's sake.
Hey, I'm not the one who did it. You speak to Mark Jones of CWA Magazine. He's down there about the crap out of me for me. But the next award, that's all we... Well, thanks for coming and receiving your award. See you later. The next award is voted by fans as Most Popular Wrestler of the Year. And goes, I was pretty surprised because I thought the Terminator would have won it. But no, the winner of Most Popular Wrestler of the Year for 1993 is... the Grim Reaper! Well, you surprised me. Hey, I'm giving you an award. You surprised me, Grim Reaper, by winning this award. But obviously, you got more fans than most of us expected. What do you got to say about that?
It's unfortunate about what happened to the Terminator. He died in a match, and I'm taking the award over the Terminator. So it's unfortunate about that, but I have the award, and who cares?
Well, tonight, the man we just saw, Mr. Perfect, will be teaming up with his partner, the Rowdy 1, to defend their tag team titles against you, Grim Reaper, and the Super Executioner. What do you got to say about this newcomer and how you're going to approach that match?
I've been practicing with the Executioner for the last few days. He's a fine specimen of a man.
But off all the hijinks and that sort of stuff, the one everyone wants to know, what's going to be your game plan about going in to tonight's Royal Rumble?
I've already drawn my number. I'm not going to say what it is because you'd only laugh at me.
You don't need any help from your number. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Coach's Corner. Sam will be back with more of CWA TV Ringside Special Edition.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing for this match, here is Sgt Alien!
You're
Hailing
dismissed,
from Amway.
Duke. I will kick the ass of Mr. Perfect.
We're gonna get someone down ringside to fix those.
Shut up, crowd.
You idiot.
Fucked in the head. Get the camera off me. And his opponent, hailing from Perfect Land, weighing 240 pounds, Mr. Perfect.
Let's go, Alien Man. Let's go.
Ding ding.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Alfred down here at ringside with our good Italian friend, Mr. Ford Fairlane. How are you, Mr. Fairlane?
Unfucking believable. Great to be here tonight. Look at these two athletes going at it like hammer and fucking tongues. Unfucking believable.
A bit of language there which we'll end out later on, but he's been body slammed by Mr. Perfect. So we can't go into him. He's Sgt Alien, a newcomer. He's lost his helmet. Oh no. Oh, that must have hurt.
Sure did.
And here he goes, putting the helmet back on him. What a show of sportsmanship for someone who needs a helmet because he is fucked in the head. Fucked in the head! He's coming back up with him. What an idiot! He's broken his helmet. Oh no! Hey, where's the referee? I can see him getting strangled.
Oh, boy.
He looks pretty worn out at the moment, I think.
Oh, Don!
He's going nowhere.
Don.
His name is Don, it's Peter Crimmins. Get up, man. Easy, get up. What is this?
Oh!
Is it up? He's out on the ground. What do you think of this, Mr. Fairlane?
Unfucking believable.
Back away into the ropes and back into him. Up the ropes, into a clothesline. He still doesn't go down. Oh! He's been hauled again. Oh! He's been dropped into the mat. A couple. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here's your winner. Here he is, Mr. Perfect.
As here we see the Grim Reaper arrive at the Terminator's funeral service. He's arriving now. He's stopping the car now. Don't get too excited. It's only a bungo. Okay. Terminator, Grim Reaper, whatever your name is, come out.
We are gathered here today, ladies and gentlemen, to commemorate death of the Terminator.
Yes! Woo!
Slayed viciously in a match. Ashes to ashes,
Josh, right there.
dust to dust. We commemorate his death.
Well, let's go to his house and celebrate. Contest is a one-on-one match for the TV title. Introducing first already in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, from parts unknown, way unknown, the Gangster and his opponent. TV title! Gangster, look! Because I know better queens than you.
into the buckles there. And once again, joined by the coach, maybe for a longer stint. Well, if no coach is going to look at this, the Gangsters tried to do a leg lock, but Nature Kid just a bit too smart. I have to go for the Nature Kid in this match because he's got the strategy. He seems almost invincible. That strategy is the way he comes down to the ring. It's just unbelievable, isn't it, Cusack? Well, maybe you could say he's got a strategy, but coach, in every phase of life, things have a way of backfiring. Oh, give me, I know things have a way of backfiring, but I think the Nature Kid, those plans, these backfiring rubbish ain't worth spit. Well, maybe not. We'll find that out because the Nature Kid has got the Gangster on the ground, but the Gangster puts his foot up, catches him, and kicks away. Oh, I don't know what he was trying to do there. I'll tell you what he was trying to do. He was putting the leg lock. He's a great innovator. Great elbow, but he missed him, I believe. And the Gangster rolls up too early in the match, plus foot on the ropes. And I don't think he can get the Nature Kid, the TV champion, that quickly. Gangster, big chance now. These two wrestled with each other on many occasions. One of the times, Halloween Horror, they wrestled in the first match. Both men have come up since then. Nature Kid already an experienced veteran. And, oh boy, what's he doing now? Oh boy, what's he doing? He's got his arm, and he's just pounding away. This should not be allowed. I stress that very, I emphasize that fact so much. He's slapping him. That's the sort of person he is. He can't wrestle him belly. He slaps him. Got out of it greatly though, with the legs, and then big headbutt. He nailed it. And the Nature Kid, where's he going? He's leaving the ring. Oh boy, but he missed. He did the rocket launcher, but he missed. Well, it's a risk. At least he didn't trip over the ropes like many people have already done tonight. And I'm pretty sure they're going to also do before it's all said and done. Well, maybe they will, maybe they won't. We'll find out about that, but oh boy. Oh, he's being caught. The Gangster's on a roll here at the Entertainment Center of Alabama. What's going on with our camera? Get that stupid cameraman to put out the ring camera properly. He has dropkick well executed. The Gangster staggers into the corner. Comes along. Goes to put his foot up. Nature Kid says, I'm smarter than that. He says, I don't want to fight, but he does a sucker punch. Very well known for that. Oh, but he's going to snap Mary. Oh, badly executed, though. Very badly executed. But the Gangster seems to have its full mark on the Nature Kid because he's down off the rope. Oh, big punch to the solar plexus area. Oh, boy. He showed it was up all along. It was up all along. That stupid, incompetent ref counting when the man's got his shoulder up. We could have had a new TV champion. Imagine this importance. They should get someone like me down there. Oh, boy, I wouldn't want to imagine that. Meanwhile, Nature Kid having his foot stopped. He's going to try and trip him. What was the Gangster? Oh, he's losing his balance. What's he going to do? The Gangster comes up, pole punch, clothesline, and the Nature Kid goes to the outside. He doesn't want to get in the habit of doing that because he's in a Raw on the night for the vacant CWA World title. Another thing I heard, where's the Hitman boys and better known as the Hornets? Where have they gone? Well, we're not going to be here tonight. Any Hitman and Poison fans, I know there's several of them. Unfortunately, they're not on tonight's card. They're doing promotional work for the CWA, yeah, right. And one of them's at school. If you want to know the truth, one of them's at school, and one of them's doing deliveries for his father's business. But back to the action. Oh, the Nature Kid comes down with a headbutt. And, well, you ought to be liking this, Coach. Yeah, I'm liking this. But one thing, no, I'm not liking this because the Gangster just stuck his foot up. And now the Gangster, he's so stupid, he just lied on the ground. Could you imagine what it would have done to his career? Not only to get the TV title, but be a legend like the Nature Kid. Well, it would have done wonders, but the guy was too dazed. Gee, he's not Superman or anything. Well, he should be. Nature Kid has killed several people, killed in his career. He destroyed the Terminator. Show weeks ago, he killed Barbie 2, Undertaker, who also isn't on tonight's card. He's up wrestling in the Auburn Wrestling Federation, but hopefully he'll be back down in 1994, because in 1994, fans, don't miss the Rumble in the Jungle. There is no scheduled date. It's either going to be January or February 1994, which is going to be our next big event. But unfortunately, fans, I don't have a date. Also coming in, you have to watch CWA syndicated shows to get the date. But also coming next year, next January, the CWA is probably the first card you see by the the CWA, Wrestle Rock makes its return as we do Wrestle Rock 2. It's going to be a different format because it's not going to be like a wrestling talk show. It's going to be like a card. And I hope that you enjoy watching Wrestle Rock 2 in January next year. As I said, as with Rumble in the Jungle, what CWA syndicated programs for that one. The Nature Kid's gone out of the ring. Meanwhile, I've been saying a lot the Gangster's down. Well, where's the Nature Kid gone? I think he's trying to start a fire. Well, he's been worried about the fireball, so I don't think he's going to do that. Great elbow, well executed. Not many people execute elbows like Nature Kid. He had an object, but the Gangster had his wits about, enough wits about him to kick it out. He's going for chokers of the pin. I believe it's a choke. He's choking him, and the referee can't see spit. I love it. Thanks for that, Coach. I think the way you treated the Yabo on the coach's corner was a bit unfair. I don't care. I don't want losers on the coach's corner. I don't want losers, but the great we all wait a minute. Let me speak. I'm not letting you speak. They're down to the outside. It's free for all. Where's the Nature Kid gone? Who knows? The Gangster's got Showman's helmet. How did that get down there? The Nature Kid's returned. And now it is. They're blowing on the outside. Nature Kid wanted to get a fireball, but the Gangster knows what the Nature Kid's done with that sort of stuff before and is not going to let him do that. He throws him back in the ring. He says, get back in the ring. I want to fight you. Well, that's pretty hard because the Gangster's so much of a pansy. The only person he could beat around here is someone like Blue Bullet, the worst wrestler I've ever seen. Well, you obviously haven't seen a wrestler called the Coach. Whoops. Sorry about that, Chief. Coach, whatever you call yourself. They got to the outside again. And the Gangster's once again following him. There now. As we see the Gangster and the Nature Kid just brawling and punching Coach. What's going to go down here? I'll tell you what's going down. This is going down. No people are allowed to do this. Because some people I know think that I'm crazy. Shut up. Because the Nature Kid has an object. I know it comes. As he comes off the rope. Oh, he nailed him right there, Tweed. I don't know if it's got him in the nose. 2, 3, Nature Kid for Daisy. Not only that. More TV Ringside after this.
Told you all. Traitor. You want the world to see who you are?
The champion.
Still. Get off it.
Okay, fans, Prophecy Cusack back here with the Christmas party that the staff and wrestlers are having here. If you could just pipe it down a little, let's just digest all your beer and stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go around in a minute asking these people what they thought was best in '93 in wrestling. For me, '93 was such a brilliant year. We had, get it on me, we had things like great matches. We had some newcomers like the Terminator, the Grim Reaper, the Destruction and Poison. We had some return of old friends like Mr. Perfect and the Rowdy One and the Undertaker. But also, men like the Nature Kid and the Hitman made them rock. But most of all, CWA grew in its fan support and followed along with that of the BWA and other promotions. Lord Alf and Hades was getting pretty excited down here. Lord Alf, what did you think 1993 had in store for you? What do you think was the best bit?
The best bit of
Sorry, I'm sorry about this.
It's a great year.
Can you just tell us what '93 had? I was so great about it.
The Terminator dying.
Okay, Rowdy One, what's '93? Oh shit! Take some of this. No, I don't.
93 was a good year for me and Mr. Perfect.
Why?
And I can see 94 as being a good year for me and Mr. Perfect too.
What is the trade?
Mr. Perfect, I don't know where he is. I think he's out somewhere getting pissed off his face, totally off his face. But that's absolutely perfect for the perfect one.
Okay, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, as they young absolutely crazy.
Began the basement bash with the BWA when CWA World Champion and Nature Kid went up against Intercontinental Champion, the Hitman. Ladies and gentlemen, the big specification in this match was a disqualification victory for the Hitman, but not the world title. BWA's basement bash began things off in January as I talk through the year in review, 1992. victory!
Quick release got his complete weenie. Top rope now. Oh, double axe handle. He ran straight into that post.
After this match was finished, at the Rumble in the Jungle, another match was signed another match to unify the titles. Nature Kid came out victorious in that match, so the Hitman had to be destined with a rematch at the BWA's Motor City Mayhem in April 4 in Detroit, Michigan.
Both men outside the ring now. Nature Kid. The master of the foreign object. Oh! He hit him on the bell! That's going to you! That's it! The bell's gone! That's it! That's a DQ of some description. Alright, double up. Nature Kid and the Hitman, they're crawling here. I'm the champ, pal! And then, as we see here... We're going to do some after-match festivities here. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, as a result of the disqualification, the Hitman! Right, Hitman! Hitman wins the match by DQ, but unfortunately...
By the time Motor City Mayhem came out, the Nature Kid also had attitude changes. Nature Kid was now hearing the cheers, while Hitman was hearing the boos. However, fell victim to the Hitman in a match that resulted in one of the best in CWA history. It was one of the finest cards in 93 that the CWA but after winning the title, both Hitman and Nature Kid went on tours of Queensland to wrestle Davey Crockett and the rest. However, when Nature Kid came back, he won the CWA World Unified title from the Hitman. However, when the bodyguard got involved, the two had to turn on him, and then as the boy toy.
And he runs again, running to... Oh, hey, clothesline! Impact on the clothesline! To cover! 1, 2, 3, he got him! He got him! We got a new CWA Unified Champion! The winner of... Hey, get down! Get down! Down, now! Down! Get out of the way! Good now. The winner of this match, and new champion, the Hitman. Take that.
At the time, Orcus won a BWA Parade of Champions rolled up, a lot of things had changed. Nature Kid and Hitman had won the tag titles as the Boy Toys, and a newcomer known as the Terminator came out of nowhere to form a tag team. As well, BWA World Champion the Phantom and BWA Intercontinental Champion the Pajama Man vacated their titles, so the tournaments had to be decided. Not only did the Boy Toys beat the Key Tournament for the CWA tag title, but then also done one of the biggest upsets in history by defeating the Titans for the BWA World title. Nature Kid went up against the Terminator at the Parade of Champions after the Terminator beat the Nature Kid in a previous non-title match. You're seeing now the result of a war which made the Terminator thrill the fans and become one of the most shocking upsets in professional wrestling history.
Well, we wish Jake Elwood all the best, and when he views this tape, we'd just like to say, we're gunning at it for you.
It was a very unfortunate injury. Party Crusher was incredibly sorry for what happened.
Party Crusher is incredibly, well, Judge, you're right. I mean, the Party Crusher gave so much flack, and it's just not fair for an established referee like Jake Elwood to be criticized in that manner.
Well, anyway, back to the match here, and we see Nature Kid just missed a bomb there from the top rope.
Well, Terminator moved.
And it could be on. The referee's taking his time there.
1, 2, and 3. Oh, is it?
He got him. He got him.
That's it.
We got a new champion. I don't believe it. Just like that.
Standing.
A new CWA champion.
He's done it.
He nailed him.
He's got the tag belt. I don't think he's got to have the tag. Has he got the tag belt there or another belt?
The Titans? Well, I'll tell you after later, man.
Unfortunately, the quality of BWA Parade of Champions and transmission wasn't too good. But fans, the Nature Kids' bad luck continued. It's until August 20. The CWA had their first special, Thunder from Down Under 2. After the Terminator and Destruction defeated the Boy Toys in the CWA tag title, a 5-man brawl erupted, which saw Mr. Perfect return to wrestling and have unbelievable consequences for the future of the CWA. Thunder from Down Under 2 also saw Robert Showman become a real irritation and starting feuds with the Hitman and the Terminator. These feuds concluded at UK Gold Tour became one of the most eventful tours of the CWA. By the time UK Go came around, Robert Showman released a surprise on the Terminator, which was the Rowdy one making his return after 3 years. The Rowdy one defeated the Terminator in a world title match to stun the world to become the world champion. However, Showman's was short-lived because later in the UK tour, the Hitman defeated the Rowdy one to become the new champion. However, before winning the title, Showman did get some revenge on the Hitman, bringing in another face. No one ever heard of him. Poison, who cleanly pinned him. However, it was before he won the world title. So Hitman, CWA World Unified Champion after UK Go, with Poison and Rowdy one and Showman hot on his trail. That concluded the Triple Terror.
And now the Hitman's down on the ground, Dave.
Halloween Horror, the next CWA special link. Halloween Horror is a big card. Terminator became the first ever TV champion by beating Showman. The Undertaker made a shocking return to the sport.
Kill him! Kill him! Maybe that's going a bit far.
And in a tag match, Rowdy one and Mr. Perfect became tag team champions. The Triple Double Terror made a conclusion. As Showman, Hitman got his revenge on Showman, the world champions team defeated Showman's team in the 3-ring mayhem. That brings you up to the story so far. So now you can enjoy CWA TV Ringside, the final chapter, the final phase for 93. Signing off.
Hollywood and Mr. Perfect! It's time to say goodbye to your bouts! Ha ha! Time to die! Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. 1993 Tag Team of the Year is voted by readers of CWA Magazine. And also, current CWA Tag Team Champions, ladies and gentlemen, from Scotland, the Rowdy one, and his partner from Perfect Land, Mr. Perfect, okay? They're going up against the Super Execution of Grim Reaper. What a match you're going to see tonight. Stay tuned after the break, as we'll be back with the action. Ding ding!
Welcome back here, fans. Tag team match, tag titles underway. The Grim Reaper starting off against Mr. Perfect. What a great match this should be, as Rowdy one and Executioner taunting each other. While the action goes on, Reaper has Perfect up against the corner and choking the life out of him. Choking the life out of him. The tag title on the line. What a match this is going to be. Picks him up as he got the strength. Perfect, the big man. Oh, he body slammed him. Bit of help from the Executioner, but I think he could have done it anyway. And now, the Reaper took a lot out of him, that body slam. Executioner asking for the tag, but Reaper, I don't think that day's yet in the match. Meanwhile, Rowdy one's tag, Executioner illegally comes in. Rowdy one's tagged in, and he watches as the Reaper tags the Executioner in. And, oh boy, Rowdy one throws the Executioner down, tries a support kick, misses. They go up to the corner. The Rowdy one goes for a low blow, knee to the head. And boy, this one's going to be a hard one to call. Oh, the Executioner, though, barrage of punches knocks him down. Oh, a kick to the head, a knee to the head sort of move. That takes the Rowdy one for sure. Oh, Rowdy one goes down low. Great. Oh, well, not really great. It was against the rules, but a sneaky move. Executioner wasn't expecting it. Took a lot out of him. He got the tag to the Grim Reaper. And the Reaper comes in. I don't know if the Rowdy one actually saw the tag, but the ref did because he let it go. Executioner's masks come off. He's little, what do you call that? It's not really a mask. You can see his face through it. But meanwhile, the Grim Reaper's having trouble with his cloak. But he's got, he goes for the pin, 2 count only. I don't think you're going to get Rowdy one and Mr. Perfect this early in the match. Great tag team, Rowdy one and Mr. Perfect. Come out of nowhere in 93, as you would have seen in the 93 review. And boy, I hope you're enjoying TV Ringside. Still, the rest of this match in the Royal Rumble to come. And that's going to be our major one. As I've said before, coming in February next year, the Rumble in the Jungle. And coming in January, Wrestle Rock 2. 2 big events to look forward to in the CWA in the new year. But for now, also a BWA event. But for now, I'll just stay with this because this is exciting. Just watching this, I can't believe how great the CWA has become. Rowdy one got the tag to Mr. Perfect, who hurdles the ropes. Gets a cheap shot in the Executioner. He was looking away. Grim Reaper got it. Executioner caught, catches him in a half Nelson. Reaper punches away. Perfect falls down. Rowdy one out there. I think he's fixing up a roof that's come down in the fray. I don't think the ring's... Oh, Perfect threw him into each other. I don't think the ring's going to stay up in this match. Now, Perfect's just throwing him around like toys. Big double clothesline. He nailed him. And what do they do? Oh, a type of atomic drop, I think, or body slam. I'm not too sure. Oh, backbreaker, I think it was in the end. But Executioner pulled Perfect down with him. Now the Reaper, the legal man in there, Reaper and Mr. Perfect. The people keep coming in and people getting pulled in. Reaper punching, but Perfect's going to try to fight it back. He's patting a finishing maneuver, a trademark move now by Mr. Perfect. He doesn't seem to get it on, so he just throws him into the ropes. Comes along with a clothesline. Reaper ducks, he misses. But he's done his arm. Whoa! The Reaper stayed duck. Executioner looking for the tag, gets a tag, he comes in, and Perfect too strong for the big man. Oh, he clotheslined his own partner accidentally. Mr. Perfect's got hold of him as Executioner apologizes. Oh, big lefts and rights, bulldog. Oh, what a bulldog that one was! As he rips his headgear off. That's what the word I was looking for before. He puts his hand up, shows off, but the Rowdy one of Mr. Perfect, the combined effort takes him down, but the Executioner comes down with an elbow of his arm, Mr. Perfect. And now, this is going to be a fast one, fans. Oh, caught it! Oh, what a head scissors! What a head scissors by Mr. Perfect! Technical and brilliant and brawling brilliant all in one. Agility by Executioner gets in the tag to Grim Reaper. Once again, Perfect hasn't seen it. Rowdy once comes in illegally. It's Perfect and Reaper, the legal men in there. But all four men are brawling now. People are having heads rammed into each other. The referee's got to restore some order now. But we're going to have a free roll. Oh, big double clothesline on the team of Executioner and the Reaper. Reaper grabs Perfect, Rowdy one saves him. Executioner on the outside, Perfect goes to grab him, but no. The Reaper, Executioner uses a boot, but he gets just lifted back into the ring. The Reaper's trying to help his partner, but he doesn't successfully do it, but he can get Perfect from behind as the Executioner goes to the outside for a breather. His headgear got lost in that fight. And now all three men, what are they doing in the corner? Oh boy, it doesn't look too healthy. And Perfect got the tag to the Rowdy one, who does a cheap shot to the Executioner. But his main concern's got to be the Reaper. Now the Executioner looking for some revenge. Does a couple of clotheslines. Didn't get that full effect, though, on the former CWA World Champion. The Reaper and the Rowdy one. Both great, fine specimens. Both taking a bit of a breather. Executioner gets another cheap shot in. All men are getting cheap shots in, even though Executioner and Reaper are the fan favorites in this match. To the rule breakers. And Reaper... Executioner goes to Perfect. Perfect jumps in. He wants him. He wants the Executioner in there. Meanwhile, Reaper's choking the life out of a Rowdy one. Perfect goes for a cheap shot, but the Executioner saves him. And Executioner gets pushed out while Mr. Perfect thinking, big flying savate kick. He nailed him with that one. Oh, and he's got him in a type of arm lock while he's helping Rowdy one out by bouting the Reaper. Trying to take two men on, but the Executioner makes Perfect pay for taking his attention off. He throws Mr. Perfect out of the ring. And now, Perfect on the outside, Rowdy one trying to take both men on, but it's going to be a bit hard. And now as you see Mr. Perfect, and you see the action in the ring. Great action, great tag team match you're seeing today on TV Ringside. Double team, Perfect goes to hell, but he brings the home to him. We'll be back after the break with some more.
Fans will be back after the break with more action.
Gumboot? You won't see me go.
Where's the Executioner guy?
Welcome back, fans. You've got Perfect and Reaper, Executioner, wobbling on the outside. Rowdy one day, stick in the corner, no Rowdy one. Orders restored to the ring, and Perfect and Reaper, I believe, were the legal men. Reaper's got him in a bear hug, tags the Executioner, and he tags in the Rowdy one. But all four men are back inside the ring. Big lock up between Rowdy one and Executioner. The drove his takedown. The partner finisher by the Super Executioner. He nailed the Rowdy one who's unconscious with that. Perfect goes out of the way, double clothesline coming up. He nailed him. But the didn't get the full effect because the Executioner sets him up. The Executioner set him up for another one. He's going for it. Oh yeah, he got it. He drove his takedown. Both of them the most violent sport today is Knock Rowdy One and Mr. Perfect, the two most sadistic men in the sport today, with one blow. Oh boy! And now both men of days, but the Grim Reaper's got his attention up, and Perfect's caught the Executioner, and the Rowdy One punches him. He's in him! And the Reaper parting all his objects. What a tag team match you see today! This is what the CWA is all about! And those men are the two legal and the Executioner. No, Rowdy One's illegal, man. What's Perfect doing in there? I don't know. There's all kinds of action. Reaper goes for Rowdy One. That's gonna... Oh boy! They're fighting each other. Where's the Rowdy One gone? He's still on the apron. He's letting Perfect take him over. Oh, he gets caught in the ropes. And then he flies over the top. Meanwhile, Perfect picks up Executioner. And Executioner not as healthy as he was when he drove his takedown on both, which was a big highlight. Oh, that private demolition drop finishing maneuver. Reaper comes in. Oh, but it's too late. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect's the illegal man, but it doesn't matter. Perfect and Rowdy One retain their belts.
Gentlemen, here are the winners. Woo! The Rowdy One, yes! Mr. Perfect. Fans, we're down here tonight. I'm the Yobo, and we're talking about Rumble in the Jungle. Let's go down and see what some of the wrestlers from tonight's main event have got to say about what they're gonna do.
It's simple. The Royal Rumble. The world title's gonna join my TV title, and there's a few guys on my hit list. And top of that hit list is Rowdy One. Because Rowdy One, in this Royal Rumble, you're gonna be tasting a whole lot of the Nature Kid, and you're not gonna like what I'm gonna be giving you. Now, I'm not just gonna limit my comments to the Rowdy One, but also to the Gangster. Because Gangster, it's coming to an end for you too, pal. And let's not forget the Grim Reaper running around thinking he's a ghost. I don't know what he thinks, but in the end, it's going to be another long and another title for the Nature Kid. Every one of you, get ready, because I'm going to walk the aisle.
I'm here tonight, and I'm gonna walk out of the ring tonight, alive and with the title. I will be the one who wins tonight over all those other little pansies in the Federation. Ugh.
It's time for all the people in the CWA to take note. I might be new in this town, but one thing's for certain. Grim Reaper, I'm your friend, sure. But you put that code in front of me, I have no friends. Mr. Perfect, Rowdy One, think I forgot what happened in that tag team title match. And there's guys like the Nature Kid and Chris Pringle. But that doesn't matter to the Executioner. I've been a loner since birth. And the title comes to me!
Hi, I'm the cricketer Chris Pringle from New Zealand. I'm going to win this Royal Rumble for all you New Zealand folks back there. And if anybody gets in my way, I'm going to hit them for sex.
Death, deliverance for everyone who comes against me, for sure. I will win tonight! Anyone who stands against me, watch out!
Mr. Perfect pulled out the perfect number, and he will pull out the perfect result in the Royal Rumble. And if I don't take out the victory, Rowdy One will certainly do the job.
I'm the Rowdy One. This is my belt. Me and the Perfect One, we've got one of these belts each. This one's got my name on it. I expect to see another belt with my name on it soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Kobe making his way to the ring with a world title and some words to say before the big match. Okay, thank you very much, fans. As you see, I have the world title, and I'll have that at ringside. After the match, it is to be awarded to the winner. I wish all 10 men good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll take this time to introduce the two people who drew number 1 and 2. The person who drew number 1, as you can see to my right, entering the ring, from parts unknown, and he will have a hefty fine from that, weight unknown. The Gangster. This could be your last match, son. His opponent, the man who drew number 2, from New Zealand, Chris Pringle. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the Royal Rumble. I want everyone to move and breathe and Pringle, please. Okay, let's see what the silver baby can do.
We're underway in the Royal Rumble, fans. The Gangster and Chris Pringle. The first way, people in the ring. What a way to begin things off. Here at the Royal Rumble. The world title, 8 men to 6 men really to come into the ring. Not 6 like he said 6. And ladies and gentlemen, the Gangster got Chris Pringle on the ground. A newcomer to the Federation is Chris Pringle. No one really knows too much about him. And down to where the family jewels are, and boy, ouch! And he's just rolling Pringle around. There goes one of the second rope ladders, and Pringle is stupid nuts. Watch where he's going, and the Gangster's basically kicking some. Oh, Pringle's coming back, but the Gangster too strong, too big, too powerful for a cricket. Cricket players don't belong in our federation, and cricket players shouldn't be restless. Gangster's just choking the life out of him. And every 2 minutes a new guy comes in, you're eliminated when you're thrown off the ropes. Just some quick rules for the fans who've never seen this before. We've had some in the CWA. Big bear hug, bone-crushing bear hug. Pringle, just throw him out, Gangster, get it over and done with. Because Pringle is down, Gangster pretty disappointed he lost to the Nature Kid in the TV title fight tonight, but he'll be back for another time. He's working on the legs of Chris Pringle right now. Ooh, I'd say that'd be a little bit under a minute left. I'm not too sure how long is left, but he's stomping away on Mr. Perfect. And when these 2 minutes is up, we'll see who the third guy is. We got, for you fans, we interviewed every wrestler in the Royal Rumble just before. 10, 9, 8, 7, no, I don't know how long's left. 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a bow. And the next man in the ring will be, there's no one coming. No one coming. Where's this next? Oh, maybe that wasn't the end of the period. Why did the time come up? I'm not too sure. All right, there it is, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, Showman is the next man in the ring. I don't know what's gone down. I apologize for that, fans, but nothing's happened except our camera must have done something or something went wrong. But Showman is the third man into the ring in the Royal Rumble. I think everything's being restored and everything will be normal. Showman in a bit of trouble while he's fixing the rope. Yin's double axe handle on Pringle. The Gangster comes along. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Pringle's thrown Robert Showman out of the ring. Oh, how long did he last? About 37 seconds? Something like that. And it's back to the two original men, the Gangster and Pringle. The Gangster, big slack. Pringle goes right down to the mat. Still, the big guns, the favorites in the Royal Rumble, like the Rowdy one, Nature Kid and Grim Reaper, probably the 3 favorites, haven't come in. Mr. Perfect said he drew the perfect number, so that could only be the last number. Oh boy. But we can't believe he got the perfect result till we see it. But currently, the Gangster on top of Chris Pringle in the wrestling ring. Headbutt. Chris Pringle is seeing stars. Oh, he's trying to get out of the ring. Let me stress this, you have to go over the top rope down so you can go through the middle or the bottom rope and get a breather. That's legal because you're not eliminated. Oh, that big bull punch. Oh, I've never seen that before. He went in as always went to ball like in a cricket match. And he nailed the Gangster with it, but the Gangster is just kicking some real serious ass in that ring at the moment. I mean, look at this. He's making Pringle regret that he ever got into wrestling and making him wish that he got selection in the New Zealand cricket team. All that doing too well against Australia. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Here we go. Who's the next man in there? The next man in is the Super Executioner. Oh my. Queensland World Champion. Oh, the big ball punch. Drove his takedown. Oh, his headgear fell off, but he nailed the takedown. And now he's going to try and do it to Gangster, I think. No. And Pringle's going out the ring for a breather as a Gangster giving the Executioner a few nightmares in there. A nice counter by the Executioner, but it failed. And the Gangster, as you see Chris Pringle getting a breather for himself, he's been in there a fair while, so is a Gangster. 2 original men in there, and since then Showman and big ball punch on the Executioner. The Gangster's gone. The Gangster's been eliminated. And so is Chris Pringle. The Super Executioner's on a roll. Here at the Royal Rumble. He's talking. He's got about a minute left. He's going to be left in the ring by himself as he readjusts that headgear. And
he still has another minute before the next man comes down into the ring. What's he going to do in the meantime?
speaking as he adjusts his knee pad. The Queensland World Champion would be good for him if he added the CWA World title to his collection. He fixes up the ropes as he wait to the next participant. I think number 5 man in there. I'm not too sure off the top of my head. But he's just posing, working the crowd up a bit, and getting ready for war, talking, just maybe scaring his opponent who'll be back. Just in the dressing, just behind the dressing room door, waiting to come out and watching what the Super Executioner's got to say. But he's come in, he's had to wrestle about 1 minute, he eliminated them with ease, and now he gets his rest. Basically, that's pretty easy for the Super Executioner. They're currently the only man in the ring in the Royal Rumble, but he does not win because there's still some more men to come. 10, 9, 8, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The next man in the ring will be the Grim Reaper, and the crowd goes crazy. The most popular wrestler for 1993, the Grim Reaper, and his tag team partner, the Super Executioner. Unsuccessful tonight, the 2 men wrestling. They may never team together again if they get too brutal here. The Executioner just pounding away on the Execution. The Reaper pounding away on the Executioner. They go to shake hands and double cross each other at the same time. And the Executioner using his headgear thing.
No friendships in the ring at the moment. These men we've seen were just
takedown, not successful. And the Reaper just drives it into the corner.
15 minutes ago, these men were partners. Now look at them.
Executioner could be an outside favorite. I might tip in here. Could be an outside favorite. But he's going to get past Grim Reaper and still to come Mr. Perfect, which we knew drew the perfect number, Rowdy 1 and the Nature Kid. So that should be it. Oh, goes to the eyes. Goes to the eyes. And oh boy.
Close on 1 minute now to the next man enters the ring.
Oh, he must have done a low blow there. He went to do the Drover's takedown. Punch. And the Super Executioner's out of the ring. Well, that goes my hot tip. Don't always believe me, fans. I'll do it that way.
In the ring.
And the
he's not doing anything.
Reaper's left on the ground, on the canvas, by himself.
He's got
and
just
we'll have
over
to
40
wait
seconds.
the next wrestler in there. We know Mr. Perfect drew the latest number, so it can only be 2 people, either the Rowdy 1 or the Nature Kid. It's going to be.
Working hard
we'll
against
have to wait and find out
to
exactly who it will be the third last man entering
1
the
minute
ring.
and a
The
half,
Royal
and
Rumble.
he's already tired.
Super Executioner's out.
How's it going to last through this
on the
bout?
mat, slowly getting to his feet. We've also got a microphone master
15
here
seconds
doing
now.
special comments. Thank you for those comments there, microphone
10,
master.
9,
10,
7,
9,
6,
8,
5,
7,
4,
6,
3,
5,
2,
4,
1.
3, 2, 1. The next man in there will be, it's the Nature Kid coming to the ring. Had some unkind things to say about the Grim Reaper before the match. Oh, tries to use Executioner's headgear, which has stayed in the ring, but unsuccessful, and just throws the Nature Kid to the
Talking
mat.
about the Terminator in the middle of the ring.
What's
A shock
going on?
announcement
The
to the wrestling
Reaper.
world came that night when the
What's
Terminator
he trying to do?
was
Some
killed.
sort of submission hold or something?
Unfortunate accident,
I'm not too sure.
but
The
sometimes
Nature
they happen
Kid,
in the CW.
well, Executioner's left an object there for him, so Nature Kid's natural instincts goes to use it. He's a foreign object, user by instinct,
sure.
by everything, by habit. But he's being caught on the top ropes, his favorite perch, and that might teach him a lesson. The Reaper just throws him down like yesterday's newspaper. Reaper, a friend of the Terminator, not happy with a man who murdered his mate, but he's got the headgear. As he chokes the life out of the Nature Kid, the Reaper, the Nature Kid tries to use the headgear, but the Reaper's grasp on the Nature Kid's throat would be very, very strong and wouldn't be very easy for. Tries to head his way out of it, but no. Look how strong he is. He's just he's some sort of demon or something. I don't know. The Grim Reaper is just almost killing the man. Maybe trying to avenge the Terminator's butt death by killing the Nature Kid. I'm not too sure exactly what he's trying to do, but here you see him. He's using the Executioner's headgear again. The Nature Kid probably shake hands with the Executioner after this match if he wins for leaving that headgear down there. But the Nature Kid, he gets rid of it. Maybe now he's got his opponent down. He's going to use some of these natural skills. Great elbow drop. And he's saying that's all. The Grim Reaper, a very big man. It's going to be hard to lift up and throw out of there. I think you're going to need more than one, maybe 2 or 3 people. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next man in the ring is going to be Reaper. Rowdy One saying you had some unkind things to say about me, Nature Kid. Nature Kid's doing what he does best, and that's beg. Rowdy One believes him. Stupid, because watch your back, Rowdy One, when it's turned. Because Nature Kid will turn. Oh, that's just what I was saying. The Nature Kid turned on him. He begged to him. No friends in the Royal Rumble. These two have been friends before. We saw it at Triple Double Terror, the War Games. They've teamed together in many events before. And now he's turned on him. That's what the Royal Rumble's about. No friends here. We've seen Executioner versus Reaper, Nature Kid versus Rowdy One. No friends in the Royal Rumble. Wouldn't it be interesting to see if Rowdy One and Mr. Perfect got down to each other? It's happened before in the Royal Rumble, believe me. And the Nature Kid's just going to sit here while a reverse chin locks on the Rowdy One's being put on by the Reaper, but he comes down with an elbow on the Reaper. Rowdy One's up and he's recovered, and he wants a Nature Kid. Oh, Nature Kid will be saved by the Reaper, no! The Rowdy One comes in with a blow of his own, he says, come on! Nature Kid tries to turn around, he's focused on Reaper, but that's not going to work, not anymore, Nature Kid. And the Reaper pounding on the Nature Kid and the Rowdy One. Rowdy One's on the mat, and he's got the Nature Kid by the throat and just throws him down. He's begging, but the Rowdy One doesn't want none of it. Not now. It's not going to work this time, Mr. Nature Kid. If your camera's moving a bit, I'm sorry, because it's happening in my screen. We'll have to get the cameraman just to straighten it up a bit. I'm sorry about that, fans. But now, he's pulling it down, and he's trying to get in the figure four, I think. No. Oh boy, the camera's everywhere. But the Nature Kid's caught in the leg lock. He comes down on the Reaper, maybe to loosen the Rowdy One's lock on his feet. It certainly did just that. Oh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Who's the next man going to be? Mr. Perfect. 2, 1. Mr. Perfect will be the next man. We know that. In he comes. He just hurdles the ropes and goes straight for the Nature Kid. He's going to help. He's, oh boy, by the back. No. It's his favorite move. Nature Kid goes to pound on Reaper. There's a double team effort by Perfect and the Rowdy One. Some shocking scenes you're seeing down here at the Royal Rumble. With no more men to come in. We're down to the last 4 men in this Wrestling Royal Rumble for the CWA World Title. All the cookies, and Nature Kid goes in at the Grim Reaper. The only two that haven't been belting each other in the ring now is tag team champions of Rowdy One and Perfect. They're getting very excited down there, but I want to see, they can't share the prize like they said they are, so I want to see what's going to happen if it comes down to Perfect and Rowdy One. We'll have to see. But right now, double clothesline by the two. The Nature Kid's eliminated, and, well, he'd be upset if he was, but he's just about unconscious. Perfect and Rowdy One now down to the Grim Reaper. I don't like the looks of this. I think it's going to be interesting to see when, because in my mind it's just a matter of time before it comes down to Perfect and Rowdy One. Nature Kid's still out at ringside. If you can hear him complaining. He's very upset that he believes Rowdy One and Perfect betrayed him. They didn't. Oh, wait a minute. He's got the Rowdy One back by throwing him out. And he's hearing the cheers. Can you believe this? The Nature Kid is hearing the cheers as he pounds on the Rowdy One and chases him away. Meanwhile, Morgan's come down to the Grim Reaper and Mr. Perfect. Grim Reaper choking away. Nature Kid stayed at ringside. He's had it. He's upset what Perfect and Rowdy One did to him. The camera's moving again. I'm sorry, fans, but we finally got it in a secure position just now. And look at this, the Nature Kid's still at ringside as Perfect pounds away on the Reaper. I think Perfect will get the perfect result and the new CWA World Champion, but we gotta get him. Oh, Nature Kid's jumped in the ring! He's had it, he doesn't want Perfect!
We've seen him once already in this match, and look at this, he's actually
saving the
top
Reaper, he just hates Perfect, maybe he is saving the Reaper, I don't know. The Reaper comes in and chokes.
What's this? He's crazy! I don't believe it!
Just watches, bouncing
I don't believe it!
and throws the Nature Kid back out the
Nature
ring.
Kid just saved that man!
Oh boy, a major amount of disturbances are going down. It's still down to the Reaper and Perfect. One of these two men will be the next CWA World Champion. Oh, big drop kick by the Perfect One. Oh, you got major there on that one. He's got Nature Kid's got his TV title pulling away. The Grim Reaper's a new champion. The Grim Reaper's a new champion. The Nature Kid gets his ball. I see the reunion. The Nature Kid wearing the chairs for the first time in his life. He's getting his TV title. What a wonder of things and fans. They're holding together. The Grim Reaper and the Nature Kid TV and
This
world
man here
champions,
is
ladies
the
and
strongest
gentlemen,
man in
93 is
the
Stream of the Good,
CWA.
Prophecy Cusack
Stream
coming out
is
of the
flying.
Good, Lord Alfred is the microphone master race,
Stream is
saying,
flying into the
this is
ring.
Alan, this is all for now in
Man.
93, see you in
They gotta be
94, happy
drinking the
Christmas
pussy in
and
the
a great
cup
new year.
tonight.
Long way right 93. Cheer for the Grim Reaper.
The Reaper,
The gold is mine.
strongest man in the CWA.
Come on.